On my way to the Rich Sound store in York today, going to do an unboxing of the Elac Debut ConneX active stereo speakers. Heading in nice and early, although if you're part of our VIP club, you can be in there as early as 8 AM for demos and things. Let's go take a look. Morning guys. These are the Elac Debut ConneX active stereo speakers. These are a brilliant all-in-one solution, especially for people who don't have a lot of space in their living areas, or you just don't want a bunch of hi-fi separates or speakers cluttering up the space. They've got a lot of features packed in, such as a phono input, aptX Bluetooth technology, giving you really clear Bluetooth connection. They have USB input, optical input for older devices, and most crucially, it has a HDMI input. Now, these come as a really excellent alternative to something like a soundbar, mainly because, well, actually, let me explain. So, there are a few different ways you can enhance the sound that you get from your television. One of the more complicated options is something like an AV receiver. This is a central amplifier that takes in all the information from your games consoles, Blu-ray players, set-top boxes, things like that, and amplifies it over a chosen amount of speakers, 5.1, 7.1, 9.1 upwards. The next option is something like a soundbar, which are becoming more and more sophisticated as time goes on. You can either have just the bar itself or a bar and a subwoofer, and some of the higher up models even have wireless speakers that you can place behind you, really giving you that true wireless surround sound experience. Although if you're not interested in any of that, especially the part about having speakers dotted all around your room, something like the Elac Debut ConneX powered speakers really give you that option to still enhance the sound from your TV, but keeping things in a nice neat little package. For music lovers especially, one of the big advantages that you get with active powered speakers over, say, something like a soundbar is that stereo separation. The further apart you can have those speakers, even though it'll still sound localized to the television, you get a really wide front soundstage. This is going to be particularly evident, especially when you hook up that turntable and start playing some of your old records. Anyway, let's crack it open. Right, so what have we got in here first? Accessories. Got the usual bag of stuff here. Simple remote control. It's got all your basic functions, all your inputs, play, pause, skip tracks, power, home button, HDMI. Got power cable, simple figure 8 power cable. We've got a length of speaker cable. It's just basic in quality, but that'll connect the powered speaker to the passive speaker. Batteries. And a HDMI cable. So look at the main event. Right. These are the walnut editions. Ooh, very nice. Which one's got the bits and pieces? It's this one. So, this is the passive speaker, which means it doesn't contain any kind of power. And this is the active speaker, which has everything you need in it to connect it to your chosen source. That is a 115mm polypropylene cone, and that is a 19mm silk dome tweeter. Looking on the back, we've got the volume knob, we've got 2 RCA inputs, and we've got a phono switch. So if your turntable already has a phono amplifier built in, you can keep this off, and if your turntable doesn't have an amplifier built in, then you can just switch it on and it's ready to go. We've also got the USB input, which makes them really ideal for computer use as well. You can have them either side of a monitor. We've got the optical input. A lot of TVs still have the optical output as an option for hooking it up to your TV. This is pretty cool. We've also got an additional subwoofer output. So if you have a subwoofer or if you want to buy a subwoofer to go with it, you can hook it up to these speakers and it will power it, giving you essentially a 2.1 sound system. Cleverly as well, we've got a little left-right speaker position, so if you need to swap these around because it's close to your TV or a power source, then you've got that option too. But this is what we're really after, the HDMI input. You've got ARC capabilities on there. ARC stands for audio return channel. So with just the use of the HDMI cable hooked up to your television, you also get to control the speaker's volume with your television remote control. So another little feature of these speakers, On the remote control, we've got the X bass button, so if you press that, it'll give the bass an extra kick. So inside, these are the walnut edition, and they also come in black, but if you give our telesales team a call and you ask them really nicely, there's also blue and orange editions you can get them in. I think they look really smart, and they also appeal to that minimalist side of me. That's just your remote control sensor there. There we have them, the Elac Debut ConneX active powered speakers. If you want to give these a try for yourself, why not pop into your local British Sound store and have yourself a demo? You know, if you've liked this video, you can, I don't know, always drop us a like and subscribe if you've found it useful, if you want. Oh God. But for now, thanks for joining me for this one. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.